My life with Liz, she lived with me for 40 years and it did pretty much encompass my entire life. I had to be her sole caregiver and I had to manage my life around her wants and needs. Her diagnosis is high-level severe autism and she functions at about age 2 to 3. There's always the danger that she would have a meltdown and cause a scene. Her life has to be tailored just for her needs and it has to be routine. She doesn't like change. Lizzie, she tells us in ways her side of the story what she wants by her behaviors more than language. She has to have protective supervision because she might get hit by a car if she saw a penny in the street. So it does take 24/7 line of sight supervision basically. Well, the Lanterman Act is the godsend of the universe. I mean, and I know that for a fact because I have friends who live in other states and they have meager offerings once the child graduates from high school. I could never afford caregivers out of my own pocket. Once I made the giant leap and we started her in her apartment, she has really blossomed. She loves her own place. She's very protective of it. She has everything in its place, everything where she wants it to be, everything neat as a pin. She calls it Lizzie's house. Okay, what are you going to get there?
Disneyland for biggest curly fries.
Biggest curly fries.
Biggest 2 mustard.
Biggest 2 mustard.
Biggest 2 ketchup.
Biggest 2 ketchup.
Biggest ice cream cone.
Biggest ice cream cone. I think she's so much happier and she's definitely in a far less restrictive environment than she was when she lived with me. She started expanding her horizon and she has her own place and she gets more choices. Liz's life has improved in just about every area. The Lanterman Act gives me emotional support, it gives me financial support and guidance, it gives me professional support. The fear of what would happen to Lizzie when I die is so much abated by the Lanterman Act and its provisions because now she's got the services and supports tailored to her needs in place. I don't worry so much about Lizzie anymore. She has a beautiful life. Her goals and objectives will be met, her supports and services will be provided, and that's why I'm so thankful and grateful for the Lanterman Act.